What's up, guys? Welcome. Thanks for clicking on my video. I am Jen, and today I'm going to be unboxing some new luggage that I recently bought. And disclaimer, I just want to put it out there that I am not a travel YouTube channel. I'm not a luggage or bag review channel. I just purchased this for myself and I thought it would be cool to show it to you guys. But I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there in case you did a search for this luggage type and you came across my video. I'm just a lifestyle channel. If you would like to stick around and watch some of my other videos, I would love it. But this is not a travel channel per se. So I'm just sitting on the floor of my dining room because this box is huge. I'm going to unbox it here. I will put a timestamp to when I actually open the luggage if you want to just skip ahead to that, but I am going to just give a little backstory to why I purchased this. So the luggage I had was super old, okay? I had a set of luggage that I probably received as a gift from my mom like in the 90s. So I used to have a job way back in the day when I was young, in my 20s, where I traveled for work a lot. I was in marketing, I went to trade shows, I went to like buyer, customer presentations, product line reviews, that kind of thing. So I traveled a lot to California, to Atlanta, to Bentonville, Arkansas. If you know that, who I was doing business with in Bentonville. So I had a lot of like B2B type of marketing, convention type things I did, Atlanta Gift Mart, Anaheim Convention Center, trade shows, that type of thing. So anyway, I used to travel a ton. My mother bought me luggage as a gift. She got me a large and a mini American Tourister, I think it is. I'll drop a picture in of what it was. So it was cool at the time. It was like really nice luggage at the time, and it's old, it's just outdated, it's old, it's worn, it's dirty, and I thought it was time for me to get some new luggage. My kids and I, we travel. I wouldn't say we travel like a ton. We go to Disney World a lot. We do a lot of beach house vacations, which we drive to local in our area, where luggage isn't so much of an issue as it is when you go through airports. But lately we've been traveling a lot, and we've kind of replaced some of our luggage here and there. A couple of years ago, one of my daughters went on a Europe trip with her school language department, and I bought her a brand new suitcase for that because we didn't even have like spinners, we had the old type of luggage with just the two wheels. It didn't even spin. And my daughters were kind of like, hey, I really want a spinner. Like, this is not a cool luggage. So I bought her a brand new suitcase for that. So she had a nice new suitcase that was a spinner, that had enough room to go for a Europe trip that she could check. So I got her this really nice Delsey Paris suitcase from Macy's. And I will insert a picture of that so you can see what that looks like. It's a really cute bag. I didn't know anything about the brand Delsey when I bought this. I had gone to Macy's just kind of like seeing what I could find, and I thought the color was cute. It seemed like it had all of the functions that she was looking for. It was a clamshell style. It had the spinner wheels. It was the right size. It's like a medium. I believe it's like a 20, they call it a 24-inch. So it was perfect for her trip to Europe, but I still used my old luggage, my old red ones, for most of our trips that we went on as a family. So recently I started to want my own luggage, not hers, my own medium-sized checked bag that I could use to replace my old ones that are now probably like at least over 20 years old. So I did a ton of research on suitcases, and I actually had my heart set on getting the Away 24-inch medium checked bag. And I was like, I'm so solid on the fact that I'm getting Away, but then once I started to research Away, of course, all these other brands started popping up, and then I was like, oh, maybe I want this one, maybe I want that one. I ended up buying another Delsey bag. I really like the Delsey that we have, and when I started researching it and going on the Delsey website, I saw this one and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so pretty and so cute. Watched some reviews on it on YouTube and did some research online, and it seems like a pretty solid choice. So I'm gonna open this now, and then I'll show all of the features that it has. Ta-da! Okay, so here it is. This is the Delsey Chatalet 24-inch checked bag. It's a spinner, 4 wheels. Really nice. And the color is called Angora. It is so pretty. And the measurements are right here on the tag, so I'll just read what those are. I'm reading them in inches, not centimeters. So it's 26.25 by 17.75 by 11.25. That's the exterior. For the interior, it's 23.5 by 16.5 and then 10.75 depth. It has a cute little luggage tag right on the outside. That's nice. It's a nice feature. It has the TSA approved lock right here. I just moved the zippers up to reach the lock. And here's the telescoping handle. First position, second position. It has this handle on one side. Okay, I just unzipped it and opened it up, and here's what we have inside. Some foam packing. So on this side, there's like this zipper flap here, and in there are the straps that snap. So I realized that the footage I took of myself opening up the compartments was a little wonky because I was trying to do it one-handed on the floor of my dining room. So I'm setting up the suitcase here on my coffee table. This way you can see it a little better. So when you open it up, it is clamshell style. This side here to my left opens like this. There are these straps inside that clip into place, and this can be adjusted. There is no compression pad. Some suitcases have that. This model brand just happens to not, and then you can pack that up, whoop, and then re-zip it here, and then there's one mesh pocket here, a second mesh pocket here. Then on the side that's to my right, again, the whole entire thing unzips, and you have the same thing, the little snap here, and then when you zip it back up, these zippers feel really nice too, by the way. One large compartment here, mesh, and then it comes with two garment bag, laundry bags, whatever you want to use them for, in two sizes. This is the larger of the two, and this is the smaller of the two, and they have little drawstrings like that. It's pretty nice that it comes with that. So the specs for this bag are, it is 26.25 exterior, 23.5 interior, and the entire bag weighs 9.11 pounds. So when you go to order this, they will call it the 24-inch medium. As far as pricing goes, if you go on the Delsey website, it will tell you that the retail price for this is $369, but you can very often find it on sale at department store retailers like Macy's or Belk. I ordered this one from Belk. I saw it on the Macy's website also for $340 at one time. I saw the $340 and then I was like, let me hold out and see if I can find a better price, and I did find a better price at Belk. But Macy's and Belk both will be like the kind of pricing where they'll have it listed on their website as like $700, and then they're marking it down to like $296 or $340 or $320 or whatever. And it's just that kind of funny pricing that department stores do. Please never pay $700 for this. You could buy it directly from the Delsey website for less than that. Now, I'm not sure how this color is showing up on camera. It's red, but it's kind of like a brick red or like an orangey kind of red. I definitely wouldn't call it orange. I'm trying to put something else in with it so the camera will kind of show the colors. I think that's a little bit more accurate. Yeah. I wouldn't really say it's like a terracotta color. It's like a reddish orange. It's pretty. So I'll just show them all lined up here so you can see the size comparison. The new Delsey Chatalet is the one on the right that I just got. This is a 24-inch medium checked bag. My old Pathfinder red one there you can see is a lot bigger. I think at the time I bought this, this was probably what they consider to be a large, which is usually around 26 to 28-inch range, I think. And then the old Delsey, I say old, but it's like 2 years old. That is the Delsey Freestyle one that I bought a couple of years ago, the light green one, and that is also a medium 24-inch. The one in the middle, the blue, is a Travel Pro carry-on that I bought for my daughter. She just recently went away for spring break with her friends, and she only used a carry-on and did not check a bag. The other great thing about the new Delsey suitcases, both of them, is they are so much lighter than my old Pathfinder. I mean, the old one was so heavy. They just make suitcases a lot lighter nowadays. They're just, the materials are just more lightweight, and they have figured out how to maximize the interior so that you're not lugging around so much bulk. That red one was really getting to the point where when I was going through an airport, it was a lot for me to maneuver and carry. It really was, especially packed, so heavy. And honestly, now that I have lymphedema, it's even harder for me to lug around a lot of weight in an airport. The Delsey Freestyle is expandable, and my old Pathfinder was also expandable. And the new one I got is not expandable, which is fine because I don't really utilize that feature. I don't think it's something that's a deal breaker for me or something I would kind of look for in a piece of luggage. My old Pathfinder luggage was red, and what I loved about that was it was always really easy for me to spot coming off the luggage carousel. So I think this will be similar in that way, where I think it's going to be very easy to identify. I don't think a lot of people are going to have this. One thing I wish was that it had come with a dust cover. It doesn't. And this luggage tag is literally just a tag. So like I said, I'm used to luggage from older types of luggage would actually have a luggage tag with like a clear plastic on one side where you could slip the little card out, write your name on it, and slip it back in. This doesn't have that. It's just this tag, but I'll probably put like a sticker on the back or a label with my name and address on it. I don't know, do people still do that? Do they still actually like put their name and address? I also could buy a luggage tag. Like I think you can just, buy regular ones like in Target, or I'm sure they have like some Vera Bradley ones or Lily Pulitzer ones at my local paper store. So obviously, like, the first thing people are going to say is like, why would you get white? It's going to get so scuffed and so dirty. Yeah, it probably will, and that's okay. I don't mind. I watched a lot of YouTube reviews of this, that people had this, and they do wash it and like clean it when they get it back if there are scuffs on it. And I know it's going to get worn, and that's okay with me. That's just part of traveling. I just really like this color. I think it seems really durable from what I read and researched, and I just like the look of it. And I just think this is just so pretty. No matter what kind of personal item bag or carry-on bag I get to put with this, it will match, because this is kind of like a versatile color scheme that could go with any other type of companion bag that I want to put with it. So this is my new suitcase, which I will be taking with me on the next time I fly, which is actually coming up in a couple of months. We have a little bit of a family trip coming up this summer. Once the kids are out of school, I'm going to be using this, and then I will test it out on a real actual flight and see how it actually holds up. So TBD on the durability and what happens to this once I actually check it. But I just know I'm going to love it. So thanks for following along with me today as I unbox this and show some of the features of my new Delsey Chatalet checked bag. Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts about this, or if you have this bag and you have a little bit more actual flying experience with it, let me know what you think of the Delsey luggage. If you enjoyed seeing this video and you found this to be useful, please give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you add me to your subscriptions. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye!